Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited, and here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets.
Euro-dollar. A second consecutive indecisive pattern yesterday, this time an indecisive spinning top after the previous session's indecisive doji cross. The market is still contemplating its existence around the significant bright red, slowly declining head and shoulders neckline extension of the July 2017 to November 2018 move, currently at 109.82, and has decided that it hasn't decided if it wishes to continue to move lower or not. I suspect the influence just below the 50% Fibonacci line of the January 2021 to September 22 move at 109.44 plus the rising mauve highlighted medium moving average, currently 109.33, may be connected with this indecision as well. We nevertheless have now 3 consecutive closes below the bright red neckline, and as I previously stated, I regard this as a proxy for the neckline for the mid-August to date action, being an double top. Thus, I still have laid out there a primary target X down in the 108.88 zone with a secondary, harder to reach target X1 down in the 107.91 zone. I'm just not wholly convinced prices are ready just yet to head down there. So far today, a move lower, but not as yet challenging the 50% Fibonacci line at 109.44. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. A reactionary bullish engulfing pattern yesterday after the prior 5th bearish black crow. Prices dipped down to the rising green short medium moving average, currently at 130.71, whilst the dark blue lower time, currently 131.52, of the late June to early August bullish Andrews pitchfork moves further away topside, now over the combination of the July 23 high at 131.44 and the December 2020 low at 131.33. This pitchfork is on the verge of being retired. I'm still wondering how well this green short medium moving average may support the market, as below the next support is at last month's low at 129.99, and then the rising medium moving average currently at 129.38. So far today, a small reactionary move back up, back down, but then below the green short medium moving average, but it's not wholly comfortable being below it, and it's moved back towards the green short medium moving average just now. Euro sterling. A counter-to-counter bearish harami yesterday, if only just, after the previous session's immediate countering bullish harami. Prices closed back below the July 2024 low at 83.81 and the further congestion at 83.86 that caused the low in July in the first place. However, what was surprising, at least, is how it stopped short at the short moving average of all things, currently at 83.69. Overhead we have congestion at 84.05, that stretches up to the very recent lesser Fibonacci line at 84.29 and even higher up towards the declining short medium moving average currently at 84.44. And looking below, well, there's not much until the August 2022 low at 83.38. So far today, well, again, not much apart from a move back up over the July 2024 low and the associated congestion at 83.86, and it's moved back down, and it looks like an indecisive combination of indecisive spinning top and indecisive doji cross right now. US dollar against the Japanese yen. An indecisive doji cross yesterday after the previous session's immediate countering bearish harami that looked like it might form part of a two-day tweezer top pattern, but in the end it didn't. We still have overhead the prior cap of the combination of the lesser Fibonacci line at 148.68, which was breached, and a 50% Fibonacci line, the July 23 to July 24 move at 149.61, which was not breached. Nevertheless, it is still a clear move up and away from the break of the dark blue neckline, currently at 146.20, of the lopsided mid-August to early October reverse head and shoulders bottom. That was originally masked as a possible bearish halfway hesitation. This pattern has a primary target X in the 151.48 area and a secondary hard to reach target X1 up in the 153.60 area. The market will have to overcome some considerable resistances topside apart from ones already mentioned, notably the flatlining gold long moving average currently at 151.20, the declining medium moving average currently 151.30, and the bright red shallow middle time currently 152.29 of the late December 23 to early August 24 bullish shift pitchfork to get up there. The only other thing to bear in mind is the weekly key reversal up the market made last week. Now, so far today, well, an attempt higher, testing and challenging the lesser Fibonacci line at 148.68 right now. US dollar against the CNH. A long-legged but still indecisive spinning top pattern yesterday after the previous session's bearish dark cloud cover pattern. Prices dipped below the June 23 low at 706.57 and the very recent mid-September base broken downtrend currently 705.59, but ran out of steam thereafter and reverted back up whilst the top side did not rise enough to even challenge the next resistance, the recent lesser Fibonacci line at 709.99. We still have on my daily chart the relatively new dark blue mid-September to early October based bearish shift pitchfork. Now the market is currently in between the upper time above, the moment 709.77 and the middle time below currently at 702.57. This bearish pitchfork had been a bit of a presumptive move on my part, but it is starting to show an idea of the bearish angle of attack of this market if it chooses to carry on that way. So far today, we've had another dip down below the June 23 low and the broken downtrend, but yet again a pullback up and looking like a hanging man pattern right now. US dollar against the Mexican peso. A small bullish white soldier yesterday, almost but not quite looking like an indecisive spinning top. And this after the previous session's indecisive doji cross. The market continues to contemplate either taking things lower below the quite interesting and congested support provided by the dark blue lower time, currently at 1936.45, of the recent mid-August to mid-September bullish shift pitchfork, which ties in with the purple neckline at the same level of the late July to late September lopsided head and shoulders pattern, plus the bright red lower time, currently also at 1937.13 of the very important big picture April to July bullish shift pitchfork, and enmeshed with all these is the rising green short medium moving average, and that's currently at 1931.90. So altogether quite a congestion within a very narrow range. Just below these is the 50% Fibonacci line, November 20 to April 24 move at 1920.38 and the March 2020 low at 1915.03. Whilst above is congestion at 1940.68 and the 2021 low at 1953.63. All this is in the shadow of last week's weekly key reversal down. Just bear that in mind. And just in case, I've placed potential targets below for the breakdown through the purple neckline of a primary target X down in the 1865.15 zone with a secondary hard to reach target X1 down in the 1802.10 zone. I'm not sure about these even now. So far today, a little higher but still clogged within the congestion area.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.
Thank you.